It's like cubic TLDR. Stop! You can't do that. We gotta find out in real time. Look, if it can OTK, I'd be impressed. Good afternoon and happy Tuesday, everybody. My name is Faker, and welcome to yet another episode of I Refuse to Read, the series where we sit down, relax, and read some cards that nobody has ever read before. In today's episode, this was voted by a member in stream. We are doing Graydle. I know nothing about these guys except that the picture I'm looking at right now is terrifying. If this is any indication of what today's deck is going to be like, I am not excited. We're doing... Do I want to announce now that we're doing 2 a week? As of now, we're doing 2 of these videos a week. One of them is decided in stream, and the other one is voted on a poll on Saturday. So if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, subscribe and keep an eye on the polls that go up. We'd love to have you. On to today's archetype, Graydle. I have a summary pulled up here on Wikipedia, and we're just going to get right into it. I thought that was decent. I'm trying to get my intros shorter. I'm trying to make my intros not nearly as long. Cool. All right. Graydle is an archetype of water aqua monsters. Would not have guessed that. Would not have guessed water aqua at all. I thought they were like reptiles. What? Debuting in Dimensions of Chaos. All right, let's go through Dimensions of Chaos real quick and find out what was in this set. Performapal, Super Heavy, Baphomet, Magispector. Is this the first set that Magispector came in? Man, that's crazy. Okay. So, oh no! Tell me that this is a reprint of Cosmo. Don't tell me that this is the actual like first set Cosmo came in here. Contains support for these. Introduces Magispector. Wow! As well as the first support for the Blackluster Soldier archetype. All right, Dimensions of Chaos. That is the set that introduced Magispectors, which is like one of my favorite NR rarity decks of all time. Absolutely crazy. And these guys, I imagine, were probably a little more forgotten. The artworks of Graydle Impact, and I'm not going to read the names, suggest that the original monsters are liquid... Let me do that again. The artworks of Graydle Impact and Graydle Parasite suggest that the original monsters are liquid, metallic, alien slime creatures that arrived on Earth and parasitically possess other creatures. Crazy! That's terrifying. Furthermore, it seems that they can mold themselves, such as splitting. Not going to go too much. They get into the playing style, and that frustrates me so much. All right. Graydle appears to be a portmanteau of the words gray and cradle. Yeah? Gray or grays is a term that is used to refer to a stereotypically small gray alien man. I did not know that. Is that what they're called? The little like alien dudes that people have up on their dashboard, are they just called grays? The Italian name Reticuliano may come from the star Zeta Reticuli instead, a popular star among ufologists due to the Barney and Betty Hill case, in which a couple claims to have been abducted by grays coming from that system. Oh, okay. That is pretty cool. So they're aliens. They're water aquas. They're water aquas, but they're aliens. That's why I thought they were reptiles, is because I thought they were aliens. But listen, aliens can be aquas too. Let's get into the archetype. Let's get into the archetype. I have it pulled up here on YGO Pro. This is a very tight, small archetype, only consisting of, what do we got? 3, 6, 9, 10 cards, a 10-card archetype. And we've got 4 main deck monsters, 3 traps, a spell, and then 1 extra deck monster. So I'm getting Iron Chain vibes off of this. If it's anything like the Iron Chains, I think that we can all prepare to be blown away. As always, we're going to start with the lowest level monster. This is Graydle Slime Jr. What a little guy. He's just a little dude. He's a level 2 water aqua tuner. We're starting with the tuner. Makes me happy. Effect monster with 0 attack and 2,000 defense. What an ass. What an ass on this guy. When this card is normal summoned, you can target 1 Graydle monster in your grave. For the rest of the turn, you cannot special summon other monsters except water monsters. Also, special summon that monster. Then you can special summon from your hand 1 Aqua Tuner with the same level as that monster, special summoned by this card's effect. That is the longest single effect I have ever read in the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That is That's so long. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the grave, you can special summon a Graydle monster from your deck. Guys, you did not tell me that this was going to be a good archetype. This card is ridiculous. This is what a good way to start. So level 2 Aqua Tuner, what you can special summon it off Gigantic Sprite. That's probably not good enough. On normal summon, special summon from grave. So if they have any way of foolishing into the grave, or if this is just like supposed to be grindy and they kind of end up there naturally over the course of the game, this is super strong. And then if you just like set it face down and it gets run over, then you get to special summon from deck. This card is super good. What a good way to start the deck. We'll have to keep this in mind as we go through and try and find some like synergy with the other cards. Our next card, we have 2 level 3s. No, we have 3 level 3s. Oh my gosh, such a popular level. We're going to begin left to right. We will start with Graydle Cobra. I'm going to have to make sure, I did this the last time where it wasn't, hold on. First off, let's clear this ad. We have to clear these ads. YGO Pro deck is driving me crazy with these ads. It's just not, there we go. And then I need to make sure that you can actually see the card text on the video, because sometimes my like face screen blocks it out, and that's not like a good viewing experience. It does have all the water monster support. Well, yeah, I mean, that's crazy. All right. Graydle. Up next, we have Graydle Cobra. This is a level 3 water aqua monster with 1,000 and 1,000. And the card, dude, is it like melting? Is it like melting into itself on the card artwork? Ew, that's gross. I don't like that at all. That's nasty. Let's see, he's got the card effect. If this card in your main monster zone is destroyed by battle or trap effect, maybe they have a trap that destroys their own monsters, and sent to your graveyard, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, equip this card to that target. Oh my gosh, this is Iron Chain Snake. Graydle Cobra, Iron Chain Snake, they all do the same thing, dude. Snakes equipped to your opponent's monsters. This is what I'm learning. While this card is equipped to a monster by this effect, take control of that monster. That's way better than Iron Chain Snake. That is way better than reducing your attack by 800. When this card leaves the field, destroy that equipped monster. Okay, yeah, so if they pop it, then it pops the card. Or that's fine. Yeah, that's like change a heart except a little more complicated. I think that's fine. That's a good punishment for... Yeah, because if it's destroyed by battle, target one face-up monster your opponent controls, equip, and then take control. That's good punishment for running over your... That is really good punishment for having your opponent run over this. So you like set it face down, they crash, and then you just get their monster. So far we have 2 monsters between Cobra and Slime Jr. that really punish your opponent for like just blindly running into your face downs. That's crazy. Change of Heart is like a really good effect. I like that. The second level 3 that we're going to be looking at is Graydle Alligator. Graydle Alligator is a level 3 aqua water with 500 attack and 1500 defense. So we're not seeing a lot of like crazy stat values on this guy other than the Slime Jr.'s defense value. That's nuts. If this card in your monster zone is destroyed by battle or spell effect, so the Cobra was by trap effect, this is by spell effect, and sent to the graveyard, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, equip it to the target, and then you take control. So this is the same thing except like different a little bit, because instead of trap, it's spell, which makes sense. Oh my god, because it's green, but Cobra is purple, like a trap card. The green guy is spells, and the purple guy is trap cards. Oh my gosh, that's nuts. When this card leaves the field, destroy the equipped monster. Yeah, I mean, it's very similar to the other one. I think those are both fine. I don't know that you play 3 of each. I don't like the fact that they turn gray and weird. Is that just supposed to like represent the fact that they're not like real? That they're not really real? Are all of them are just Graydle Slime Juniors, but like in different forms? I'm not using Graydles, I'm reading Graydles. That's our little impromptu I refuse to read tonight. Cobra, Alligator, and Eagle are all color-coded once you finish reading them. No, Thomas, I just discovered that in real time. I just got that in the moment. The colors of the main three are associated with the secondary. Yeah, okay. Well, you know what? I didn't read that, guys. I came to that conclusion naturally. I really relate with these cards since I am also an amorphous metallic blob that parasitically attaches to animals and aliens. Standish the Great, same, true. I'm glad that we can all bond over the fact that we're not really real. Dang, that was nuts. That was crazy. What a reveal. All right, our last level 3 is the infamous is what I was going to say. All right, our last level 3 of the trio is the infamous Graydle Eagle. This is a level 3 water aqua, just like everything else, with 1500 and 500, so like an inverse stat spread of the alligator. And the effect, if this card in your monster zone is destroyed by battle or monster effect, man, okay, and he's yellow. Yellow, green, purple, dude. This teaches you how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! This is like the perfect starter deck. And sent to the graveyard, you can target a face-up monster your opponent controls, do the yoinky sploinky. Good stuff. And then it takes control. Yeah, these are cool. I think that you play them because you need the names, right? We haven't played a lot of ways to get to them other than the Graydle Slime Jr. So, like, you can set this guy, and then when it's destroyed, you can special summon any of the other Graydle monsters that we've read so far, and then they, like, bait your opponent into running over them, or they take control of them, which I think is super strong. I'm glad that you came. We love a competent Yu-Gi-Oh player. No, hey, listen. I'm glad that you came to that conclusion on your own before you saw our comments. Hey, look, I try. I'm doing my best. Design-wise, I like to think they're all Graydle slimes transforming into the beast forms. That has to be correct. That has to be what they're doing here. Because otherwise, why would their feet... Hold on, let me delete this. Otherwise, why would their feet and wings be gray like that? The final main deck monster that we have is the level, what is this, 5? Level 5 Graydle Slime. Oh, I don't like this guy at all. That's a nasty dude. That is not a handsome dude. He is not having a good time. He looks like he's melting in, like, reverse. Oh, man. He's a level 5 Water Aqua Tuner. Oh, level 5 Tuner. Holy crap. If this card, I haven't read it yet. If the synchro is not, like, 8, what are we even doing? If you have a 5 Tuner and a bunch of level 3 main deck monsters, what are we doing? 0 attack, 2000 defense. And the effect, if this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can target 2 Graydle cards you control, destroy them, and if you do, special summon this card. Oh, man, wait. So if you have the Eagle, you can go Graydle Slime, pop Eagle, special, and then Slime's effect, or the Eagle lets you special summon from deck. Man, that's nuts. You can only use this effect of Graydle Slime once per turn. When summoned this way, you can target one Graydle monster in your graveyard, so it could be like one of the monsters that you just... Ooh, we're going to have to redo that. So it can be like one of the monsters that you just destroyed, special summon it back in defense position. And then so like you can just synchro summon using it. And there's no lock, by the way. This puts no lock on what archetype you can go into. Yeah. Okay. So that's cool. This doesn't like restrict you into Graydle monsters or Aqua monsters or anything like that. It's just like pop 2 cards special and then you get to summon back. And you can even plus further if you manage to pop like Eagle. Because this doesn't say by your opponent's monster effect. It just says monster effect. So, and let me check Slime again real quick. Does this say has to just be battle? Okay. So Slime can't get you into it, but Eagle definitely does get you into it. That's super cool. I like that. Makes sense, because the other guy's the Slime Junior. This is the Slime. So this is like the grown-up alien. Level 5, Canine Tech. Dude, you're telling me. You could reveal this guy off of Izuna and then overlay? I'm here for it. Jeez. This is crazy, dude. These main deck monsters are awesome. Obviously, they're like the slowest cards I've ever read in my entire life, right? Like, they have to be run over or destroyed. And so far, there's only like one way in archetype to destroy them. They're super slow. So the main deck monsters are cool. Definitely like a slower paced, grindier gameplay. I could see in like a sealed environment that these might go like pretty nuts. But that's a pretty good main deck monster lineup. Let's get into the traps. Or do we want to? So in the past, we would do the extra deck monster and then do spells and traps. I think that's what we're going to do. But in the last video, we didn't do that. We did the spell, and then we ended. But that's only because there was one spell. That's one spell. Yeah, we'll do the extra deck monster. Could be good in an ice barrier deck. Stop it. I guess they are waters. So we're going to go into Graydle. So we're going to do the Synchro Monster, and then we're going to get into the spells and traps. This is Graydle Dragon. This is that ugly dude that we were looking at the start of the video. This is a level 8. Thank you. I said I wanted 8, didn't I? With the Graydle Slime. He's a level 5 tuner that special summons itself. Give us a level 8 Synchro. Amazing. This is a Water Aqua Synchro with 3,000 attack. Not like that's nasty. 2,000 defense. And requires 1 Aqua type tuner and 1 or more non-tuner monsters. So super easy to make in the deck. Crazy easy to make. Let's see if the effect is worth it. When this card is Synchro Summoned, you can target cards your opponent controls up to the number of water monsters used for the Synchro Summon of this card, destroy them. So probably 2, right? Because you're going to... I guess the Graydle Slime Jr. is a level 2. So what? 3, 6, 8? You could theoretically make this with 2 of the level 3s and then Slime Jr. and then pop 3. Or you can just use the Slime and then pop 2, which is still good. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 other water monster in your graveyard, special summon it, but its effects are negated. And then you can only use these once per turn. Dude, this is awesome. This is super cool. Oh, damn, you hold on. You guys are right. Yeah, Graydle Dragon is all of the Graydle monsters put together, because the tail is the cobra, and it's got the wings of the eagle and the head of the alligator, and then I guess the body of just like the slime in general. Oh my god, that's nasty. That's nasty. That's super cool. This monster is really good. This is one of the better like in archetype boss monsters that we've seen so far. It seems like the deck has a pretty easy time making it, and it rewards you, right? Like just pops a bunch of cards, has a bunch of attack. Obviously there's like no protection, something dies to fissure, but I think that this is decent. There's like nothing disappointing, nothing like obviously glaringly bad about it. I think that this is and it looks like freaky, but like not bad. Ooh, gotta fix the glasses. The head of the gator and the wings of the eagle. Yeah, tails cobra. That's nuts. That's nuts, guys. Yeah, it's got a sick design, sick effect, good main deck monsters. This is super solid. I have no complaints about any of the monsters that we've seen so far. I like that a lot. Let's see, and it requires an Aqua type tuner, so like theoretically, could you play it in Ice Jade? I forget, it's been a while since I've read them. Are the Ice Jades Aquas? Oh my god, my keyboard. Don't get a mechanical keyboard, guys. It's not worth it. Yeah, all the Ice Jades are Aquas. So like Ice Jade Tremora, say that 4 times fast. That's a level 5 tuner. You could just like make Graydle Dragon in Ice Jade. That's like the true boss monster. What a monster lineup, guys. What a monster lineup. I think that that's super impressive. Nothing like over the top, super crazy, no dumb floodgates. It's just like recursive, and it ends in popping a bunch of cards. So I'm very pleased with the monster lineup. I didn't think it was going to be that solid. Let's move into the spell. We have only 1 to read, and hopefully it's as powerful as Iron Chain Poison. Hopefully we can get another in archetype spell card of that quality. This is... Lord. This is Graydle Impact. What do we got going on here? This is the UFO going down. Man, that's like a Draenei thing. Rest in peace, Exodar. Crash landing. So these poor little guys don't know how to fly their spaceship. They've landed on Earth. It is a continuous spell with the effect. Hey, just like Iron Chain Poison. Has the effect, you can target 1 other Graydle card that you control and 1 card your opponent card. You can target... Oh my gosh. And has the effect, you can target 1 other Graydle card you control and 1 card your opponent controls, destroy them. So this allows you to proc the Gator. During your end phase, you can add 1 Graydle card from your deck to your hand. Whoa, that's really strong. You can only use 1 Graydle, effect per turn and only once that turn. So you have to pick, do you want to pop and search, or pop and then get the search off of like Eagle, or do you want the end phase search? Wow. That's really good. I feel like in the kind of style of gameplay this deck wants to play, where you're just like slowly recurring and getting advantage, I feel like you want the end phase search, but there's a lot of destruction in searching. This is a very simple deck. This is like a super simple deck, but simple and powerful can still be the same thing. Pot of Greed's like the shortest card in the game, and it's banned. Let me see what we got. The spell traps to go through. Yeah, ice barriers are synchros too. Yeah, that's true. You could sink into the ice barrier. Which one's the level 8? Which ice barrier is the level 8? I know they have one. Let's go synchro monster. Gungnir an 8? No, it's a 7. I don't know how to count. Am I dumb? They actually don't have an 8 at all. They have everything but an 8. They have a 6, a 7, a 9, and a 6. Everything except 8. No, Trish is a 9. Trish is a 9. Doesn't Ice Barrier have a level 8? I'm pretty sure Ice Barrier has a level 8 synchro, guys. They literally skipped 8. Oh, they have Dragite, and they have Graydle Dragon. They've got Graydle Dragon. Yeah, 7. Graydle Dragon's the level 8. 9. Oh, they go 6, 7. Graydle Dragon, 9. No 10, but they've got an... Oh, they do have an 10. Dude, this deck is awesome. We have discovered today that that Graydle Dragon is the missing level 8 synchro monster. We are part of a small cadre of individuals who actually know this. Yeah. Dude, we are coming to some conclusions today. We may never know. No, we know. We're the ones who do know. Yeah, Graydle Impact is crazy. I think over a long game, I think you just recur so much advantage that that you end up outpacing your opponent, which I think is that's my personal favorite style of gameplay. Super crazy card. We have 3 cards left. They are all traps. We're just going to go left from right. We have Graydle. We have Graydle Combat. I don't like what's happening in this card. Why does he look like he's throwing up? Oh no, he got shot in the head. Oh, this is the worst card I've ever seen. He's saving the young one so he can get shot in the head. This is awful, guys. The Graydle, I guess they want to be destroyed in order to proc their effects, but this is not good at all. Oh man, I think we've made a real impact, guys. Graydle Combat. This dude's getting a real impact. All right, so aside from being the most just heartbreaking card artwork I've ever seen, this is a counter trap that has the effect: when a spell, trap card, or a monster effect is activated that targets exactly one Graydle monster you control and no other cards, activate one of these effects. The activated effect becomes destroy that monster. Imagine they fissure you, right? they fissure your dragon, and you're not so fast. Graydle Combat. Destroy the dragon. Negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. Okay, so you can either choose, do you want to get your proc, or do you want to actually pop? And because this is a trap, I feel like you could turn something like a spell that's targeting the Cobra, and then turn it into a trap that's targeting the Cobra. And maybe that helps you proc Cobra. I think this is fine. I think you definitely play it. Targeting exactly one is not as flexible as some other cards, but I still think it's good. I think that's fine. The card artwork's terrible. I wouldn't play it just so I can not have to look at that card artwork. Hold on, let's see. What rarity does this card come at? I want to see if there's a prismatic secret rare Graydle Combat. I hope there isn't. Common only, please. Yeah. Okay. Thank God. I was worried that they would have a Starlight Rare Graydle Combat. Oh man, Graydle's one of the archetypes that's never gotten support. They just released those cards and never did anything again. That's nuts. Combat changes effect. It's more for change of hard effects. Yeah, I can believe that. I'm glad that this card is not. No, Sunbro Steve. we want this to remain in common only. We support the Graydles. I think that this is a powerful, if not heartbreaking, trap. Our next one is Graydle Split. This is a normal trap that is just as disgusting as everything else in this archetype from a visual perspective. Oh, I'm just going to make you guys look at that while I talk about it. This says, target one face-up monster you control, equip this card to it. It gains 500 attack. Pretty good. Attack values are pretty low. During your main phase, you can send this card equipped to a monster by this effect to the graveyard. Destroy the monster this card was equipped to. Okay, and if you do special summon, 2 Graydle monsters with different names from your deck, but destroy them during the end phase. Nuts. I was like not really on board. I think that's fine, right? Like you protect this thing with like Scrap Iron Scarecrow, like you do, and then you can like plus, and you just get like a ton of advantage. You're gonna end up having like 15 cards in your hand by the time's all said and done. I don't know that you play this one. This is really slow. I could see you not playing it. Our last trap and the last card in the entire deck. This is Graydle Parasite. This is a continuous trap that features the Graydle Slime showing us why he's deserved everything that he's gotten so far, and has the effect. When an opponent's monster declares a direct attack, you can special summon one Graydle monster from your deck in attack position. That is a crazy effect if you control no monsters. There's like an FA card that does that. There's like an Arrow Mage card that does that. That's a really sick effect. When a Graydle monster you control declares a direct attack, so you're doing this now, you can target one monster in your opponent's grave, special summon that target to their side of the field if they control no monsters. Why do you want to do that? It says you can, so it's optional. Why? What benefit does that have? You guys know? If you look at the trap card Shaped Sister, it looks like a Graydle card. Okay, I'll pull that one up after this. I'll take a look at some other cards that are kind of relevant, but like adjacent. You can run into it as a... so you can crash your own Graydle into it. That's so crazy. All right, so chat is saying that you want to summon their monster back so you can crash into it, and then you get the Graydle floating effect. That makes a lot of sense, because if we remember correctly, Slime Jr. only functions that way. So, like, if they direct attack, then you get a monster. If you direct attack, you can crash Slime Jr. and then get into, like, your higher level guys. That is so cool. Guys, I like this deck a lot. This is, like, super small. It's like super small, but it's so tight. Like it doesn't do anything crazy. It doesn't do anything. It's just Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Like Graydle to me is just pure Yu-Gi-Oh. You're just like destroying cards, special summoning from deck, and it doesn't like. It's just not that complicated. It's pure and simple. It's like meat and potatoes. Thank God, thank goodness it's optional, but does let you get bigger numbers. Yeah, because you can get Graydle Slime. You can get a Graydle Slime off of that. That's sick, dude. Yeah, and it lets you change a heart a lot more. It's crazy to me that they made this archetype and then it never got any legacy support. They just released this, no second wave. I mean, gosh, how many waves of support do we get all the time? Crawlers have gotten so much support, and the Graydles... it's just exactly what you see. There's nothing more. This is a deck that could benefit from like a silly Link one. You could even make it a Link 2 if you don't like Link ones, because they can get material out so far. This is nuts. I like this deck a lot. I hope that you guys enjoyed it too. Maybe we'll like go on stream and build a deck, do something crazy with it sometime. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you guys enjoyed what you saw. There's going to be more coming out, and remember to wash behind your ears.